Claude Sonnet 5 is here, and it changes the economics of building AI agents. Anthropic's new mid-tier model narrows the gap with the flagship Opus 4.8, offering near-flagship intelligence at a fraction of the cost. If you build multi-step developer loops, your stack just got a massive upgrade. For many builders, the Agentic era started with Sonnet-class models like 3.5, 3.6, and 3.7. But for the most complex workflows, developers still had to pay a premium for Opus. Sonnet 5 shifts that dynamic, bringing autonomous planning, browser control, and terminal access down to the Sonnet tier. Let us check the benchmark results. Sonnet 5 shows a substantial jump over Sonnet 4.6. On coding, reasoning, and professional knowledge tests, it approaches the performance of the much more expensive Opus 4.8. This means developers get near-flagship intelligence without paying flagship prices. The pricing is an absolute win for developers. Anthropic is offering promotional pricing through August 31st, 2026, at $2 per million input tokens and $10 per million output tokens. After that, standard pricing will be $3 per million input and $15 per million output. A key new feature is the effort slider, allowing you to dial the model's thinking depth up or down. On BrowseComp, the Agentic search benchmark, Sonnet 5 with high effort levels covers the performance range of Opus 4.8. You can scale up the intelligence for hard research tasks, and scale down to save costs on simple ones. On the OSWorld-Verified benchmark, which measures autonomous computer use like controlling browsers, spreadsheets, and files, we see the same trend. Sonnet 5 at high effort levels matches the performance curves of Opus 4.8. Testers report that Sonnet 5 consistently finishes complex multi-step jobs without stalling halfway. In software engineering, Sonnet 5 shows incredible follow-through. When asked to fix a bug, it wrote a reproducing test, implemented the fix, and temporarily stashed the change to confirm the test failed without it. It did this completely unprompted, demonstrating a level of technical grounding that was previously restricted to Opus. But with high autonomy comes a need for safety. Pre-deployment audits show that Sonnet 5 is safer than Sonnet 4.6. It is better at refusing malicious requests and resisting prompt injection attacks, with lower rates of hallucination and sycophancy. It does, however, show slightly higher rates of misalignment than Opus 4.8. In cybersecurity, Anthropic kept safety guardrails tight. On evaluations testing models, ability to develop Firefox exploits, Sonnet 5 scored 0% success, showing a much lower capability than Opus 4.8. Real-time safeguards are active by default to prevent misuse. Here is the playbook for your stack. Use Sonnet 5 as your primary execution layer for coding and multi-step tasks. Adjust the effort levels based on query difficulty to optimize cost performance. Keep Opus 4.8 in reserve for safety-critical logic or complex cyber tasks. Claude Sonnet 5 is the new baseline for agent development. At promotional rates of $2 per million input, it is a no-brainer. Subscribe to Use AI with TechDad for more technical deep dives. And tell me in the comments, are you moving your agent loops to Sonnet 5?